Hi students, I hope all are fine. So today what we are going to do is we are going to enter into a new lesson, that is a special request, which comes in the third unit, that is all in good humor. So I think I had already told you, I had already introduced you with regard to this chapter in the previous class, in one of the previous classes. So what we will do is I'll just continue from where I have stopped. Okay, so the chapter's name is a special request. So you might be wondering what this request is, isn't it? So request means someone is pleading for something to to another person, isn't it? So let us see what is this request. So before we see this request, as you know, this particular unit is about a being or is about hilarious things, isn't it? Comic things. It helps us to laugh or see the fun in it. So let us also remind ourselves what will be the fun that will be there in this particular story. Okay, so before we get into the story, I just wanted to make you enter this chapter. So if you see these pictures, okay, we have some pictures here. Okay, there are five pictures here. So these pictures, what do these pictures help us to imagine? Okay, these pictures remind us of celebration, isn't it? Celebration. If you look at these pictures, you can see people so happy. There are fireworks, there are glitter papers all in the air. Okay, so you can understand that these are in the form, or these are taken during events of celebration, isn't it? During celebration. So now I think you have already understood about what we are going to see in this chapter. Okay, we are going to see about a celebration that takes place in the family, in a family. Okay, and let us also see what will be the fun that happens during this celebration. So this story is about a celebration, a golden jubilee. Golden jubilee means what? 50th anniversary. Okay, golden jubilee of of a couple. Okay, and all the relatives are there. Then there comes a person who is a singer, and let us see what happens from there. Okay, so that is the background of this story. So having said so much, let us enter this story. Okay, so it was the grandest family reunion of the town. 5 generations of the family gathered for Jacob and Sheila Johnson's Golden Jubilee celebrations. It was a large family: sons, daughters, in laws, nieces, nephews, grand and great grandchildren, uncles, aunts, and others remotely related were invited. The grand family numbered 76 individuals, the youngest twins, all of 12 years, and the oldest 93 years. Okay, so here we get an idea of this family. What is the celebration? So, the celebration is the golden jubilee of a marriage. It must be marriage, because golden jubilee celebration of Jacob and Sheila. Okay, Jacob and Sheila Johnson. So after they married, it's a golden jubilee, their 50th anniversary. So 50th anniversary we call it golden jubilee. Okay, and we get an idea of the family that are there. That is, they have all the members have gathered, okay, of the family, who are very remotely related. Only the family members had been invited. So since it was a very large family, the number was 76. Okay, 76 individuals were present for this function, for this jubilee. And we can also see who are those people. There are children, sons, daughters, grandchildren, nephews, in-laws, nieces, okay, and the smallest of them were twins, okay, twins of 12 years, and the oldest of them were a person of 93 years. Okay, so that is the family. That is an idea of the family. So the celebration, of course, had to match expectations. A banquet was good, but why not make it a gala affair by having every sort of entertainment for the varying ages present? So, yes, there was something for everyone, a description of which would not be as interesting as being there in person. Okay, so see, what they felt was okay, a celebration was needed, but it was enough that it give them a kind of a dinner, a banquet, okay, a feast, okay, give them all those people who had come, give them a kind of dinner and let them disperse. So at that time, there was another idea. Okay, is it enough that we stop with a dinner? But should we have a gala? Gala means it's a kind of social celebration. Okay, so because all the members of the family are there of varying ages, okay, different ages, so there should be something to remember on. Okay, there should be a kind of a celebration which everyone would remember because all are there in the family. Okay, all of the family members had been invited and everyone was there, so there should be something. And okay, it is not enough to describe, but there was a person who was invited for this same. We will see who that person was. The highlight of the evening was the guest Ashok Bhatt, a famous singer and a lyricist. He also did comedy shows occasionally. Ravikant, Jacob's eldest son, had especially invited him because his parents loved his music. So, what better gift than to have him write a special song for them and perform it as well? Okay, so as I said, there was a person invited. Who was that person? Who was a guest? The name of the guest was Ashok Bhatt. Okay, Ashok Bhatt was a person who was a singer and also a lyricist. Lyricist is a person who writes the songs, okay, who writes the lyrics. So, Ravikant was Jacob's eldest son. He invited Ashok Bhatt in order to come for this celebration and make write a song for his parents. Okay, and prepare a song and sing for his parents, because his parents loved the music of Ashok Bhatt. So that was a very apt gift for for his parents. Okay, then the twins Sally and Srini were especially curious about the singer songwriter. Being the youngest, they took advantage of this exclusiveness to have a private word with him, and he very kindly obliged. Sally, well mannered and intelligent, and Srini, quick witted and soft spoken, hit it off with Ashok immediately. He was floored by the charming innocence. Srini insisted he was 12 and Sally was 13. Okay, so Ashok Bhatt came, and there were the twins, you remember, because they were the youngest persons. So the twins were Sally and Srini, both were of 12 years, you remember. So they thought, okay, they were very curious of this songwriter. So what they wanted to have a word with this songwriter. They wanted to talk to this songwriter. So they were very advantage means they wanted to take advantage of this songwriter, because only the family members had been invited, so only the family members were there, so nobody would tell these twins anything if at all anything goes wrong. So they wanted to take advantage of that exclusiveness of the family. So what did they do? They went and had a kind of private talk with Ashok Bhatt. So Sally, so it is said, Sally was well mannered and she was very intelligent. But there was Srini, who was quick-witted, who and soft-spoken. Quick-witted means, okay, he was a cunning person. Okay, Srini was a cunning person. So what did they do? They went and spoke to Ashok Bhatt, and Ashok Bhatt was very taken up by their charm and innocence, by the charm and innocence of Srini and Sally. So Sally said, "Okay, I am 12 years old, but Sally was Sally is 13 years old. Okay, but you know that they were only 12 years. They were twins of 12 years. But Srini, he was very cunning. So what did he say? He said, "Okay, I am 12 years old, but Sally is 13." So that was the way Srini started the conversation with Ashok Bhatt. So, in tomorrow's class or in the coming days, we shall see what is the incident that is going to make us laugh. Okay, so what is the incident? What will these twins do with Ashok Bhatt? So, whether something will go wrong, all those things we'll see in the next class. So, before we conclude, we have certain vocabulary. Okay, so the first one is gala. Gala means a special social celebration. Then exclusiveness means not including others. Okay, the only ones of the family. Then obliged means did something as an act of kindness, that is obliged. Then hit it off means to get along well. Then floored means greatly affected with admiration for someone. Okay, these are the new words. Okay, so kindly go through it and learn well. So we have a worksheet, very simple worksheet. So it's like we have certain jubilees given. So what you need to do is you need to find out when or what anniversary do we celebrate under these names. Okay, how many years? Okay, so here first one is done for you. Golden Jubilee means 50th anniversary. So what do you mean by silver jubilee? Silver jubilee, what is the anniversary that we celebrate? Then Ruby Jubilee. So just to go through and find out, okay, with the help of internet maybe, or with the help of some other books, maybe you can find out. Okay, so the question is this: when do we celebrate the following jubilees? One has been done for you. Okay, Golden Jubilee means 50th anniversary. Okay, so I hope the worksheet also is clear and the class also is clear. So what you can do is you can just go through and learn well. Okay, so thanks to everybody and bye.